Hello YouTube, objective in this tutorial will be to modify index of our website in such a way that we will get basically listing of posts right here. That means that we need to change couple of things. The views file with specific function, and then we need to change actual index.html. So first thing first, let's go to views and let's modify this function. So actually I will just for reference put it down there and pull it out of service so you can see the difference. Right, so let's create a function which will have the same name. Of course it will need specific request from end user. After that we need to define how to extract all posts from our tables. So how to do that? Let's use the name here all posts because that's self-explanatory. Now the name of our entries are basically posts. Yeah, so that's, I'll just type that here, posts. So from posts we need to extract either individual posts or great number of posts. How to do that? Just type object dot all. So when you're extracting everything you will say all, and after that it's up to you to specify how much. In this case, for simplicity reasons, let's say that we need at most of 10 posts. So this is classical Python stuff. You will just define that as I'm writing right here. So again, the difference between this function and this function is that we will return here just crude hard-coded HTML, but with this line we are extracting from posts everything up to 10 results, and we are putting results of this operation into all posts. Is it enough? No. Now we need to create context here. I'm using term context, name context, but you can use whatever you like. A lot of people basically use contexts. See this dictionary here? I said in the last tutorials that when you are dynamically grabbing things you will use dictionary. So context is basically this dictionary improved. Let's just type that context or something else, it's up to you, must be dictionary. So name for our results will be all posts. That's the name, okay? And after that just put those posts here. So what's the difference? This is a name, it's a key, it's a left side, and these are actual data from our table. So this is kind of handle and this is actual stuff. So this is our context. Now because we need to pass our context to render it, how to do that? Is it similar like this line here? Yes, it is. So what we need to write is we will return rendered that index HTML page based on request, and we will pass context to it. So we don't see these brackets here right now because now we actually have some real data to work with, and these are those data and we get them from this line right here. So how to simplify this? You need to grab things, you need to name things you have grabbed, and then you need to render it and return it to external world basically. So that's a modified function, right? So we have our function working fine, but how to confirm that? Well, we need to also modify our index file. So let's let's just change this into results or all posts, for example. And what we need to type is a specific for loop in a Django. So normally in Python you will say something like for x in range, for example, 10 print that specific x. So this is classical Python stuff, but this what we are doing is Django. Okay, so the things need to be web ready. Okay, so how to do this? It's really simple. We need to open here for loop, and how to do that? I always mix these, sorry. So use brackets and percent symbols, and then inside of percent symbols you will say for post, one individual post in all posts, we need to loop. And how to loop? We will loop using a little bit of programming, a little bit of HTML. So we need unordered list, oops, and we need to close it down there, UL, and we need individual li's. So li, and let's close it, li, and inside we will say for posts, this specific individual post that we are grabbing from all posts, we need to extract some details. So how to do that? Use these double brackets and say post, that's original, you know, the source. So this one is this one that we are grabbing from all these. We need to extract ID, and that's a primary key basically. And after that, let's also concatenate that with something else, which will be posts and title. And also let's just add here post, and also we will grab text. Why not? We have space. Now after we are done with this hard-coded HTML, we need to close our loop. So end for, oops, this must be concatenated, right? So let's save this thing and let's go through it again. So when you are listing things dynamically with Django, you need to open loop, you need to close loop. Inside of your loop, for every individual element that you have got by extraction from all posts, and where is this all post? This all post is from views function, so it's kind of in memory of PC. It's already done, you just need to extract it. We are creating a normal UL, unordered list, and inside every li will be concatenated of individual pieces like ID, title, text, or whatever you have. And these posts is this one, is this one, is this one, is the same thing. So this is like general result, and by stating something after dot, you are extracting those individual entries from column, from rows basically in your table. So what is the pseudocode here? For post in results, just for example print post dot something, ID, or like post title, and so on. So this is kind of pseudocode. Okay, I think that's enough. So let's check our results. Where is my browser? Just a second. Okay, and now if I've done everything correctly, when I refresh, I need to see 3 lines here with the data from individual posts. Name posts is not defined. Let me just see what I have messed up. Okay, so we have problem in a file views.py in index line 4. That's the location, and the error is name post is not defined. That means that I didn't include posts into views file. So let's fix that briefly. Okay, where is it? This file. Okay, I'm using post, but I didn't include it, which is exceptionally dumb, but it will happen over time. So from models, import posts and save and refresh, and damn it. Oh yeah, so type object posts has no attribute object. So I'm creating syntax error here. There is no object, there is objects. Okay, many of them. So objects, save, and this thing need to work 100% again. Okay, that's it. So that's cool. Now we have posts, and that's hard-coded HTML, and this is dynamically extracted. So 1, 2, 3, those are IDs. Test entry, real stuff, and next one are titles, and this is content. And if you check your admin panel, you will basically see that it's correct. So posts, see, next one real stuff and test entry, next one real stuff and test entry. Anyway, I'm going to 12 minutes, damn it, again long post, I mean tutorial. So as always, thank you for watching, for subscription, and don't be afraid because of those errors. Those errors will help you basically to evade them in the future. So the more you have them into process of learning, the better. So they're your friends. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to shut up and render, and thank you for watching, for support and subscription, and see you next tutorial.